Hi, my name is Dan Hopman. I'm one of your instructional coaches in the Palmdale School District. And wouldn't it be great if we could have our kids interact as historical figures using social media? Well, it's possible. We know we really don't want our kids on Facebook, on Twitter, on any of our social media that we have access to right now. But wouldn't it be great if we could use Google Tools or other websites for them to create and be able to express ideas as historical figures, characters in books, whatever it might be. Well, thanks to Matt Miller over at ditchthattextbook.com, he's got some great ideas of how to incorporate social media without you actually using the social part of the media. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to take a look at is to create your own tweet. So, for example, I'm using CNN. If I don't want to use CNN, I can find an image. So let's say I'm going to find an image for Ty Cobb. And we'll use this as the face. And let me make that a little smaller. And we'll put that right over here over the CNN. You would have them fill out the name. And just like we would do here, we got to give it this is a pretend one for Galileo. Let's give him a Twitter handle. So at greatest hitter. And then we can write our tweet. I don't think Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame. I am the greatest hitter of all time. I can say that because he's my cousin. So there we go. We've got a tweet. And now the students would then share this. You can either have them do it as a whole class in the slide deck, or you can assign it to them and then they can create the tweet. It's completely up to you. Super simple. All the templates that I show you today will be in the description of the video. So that's copy of Twitter for someone in template. It's a tweet, basically. The next one is Snapchat. That's really big with our kids. And this one would be a Snapchat game called Would You Rather. So if you have students that are reading a book, say like Tuck Everlasting, and you ask them a question of would they rather drink from the spring like the Tuck family did, or not drink from the spring, which one would they rather do? You'd have the students make their decision using the camera choice in Google Slides by going to the image and then camera. There I am. How you guys doing? And then once they take their picture, they would show which choice that they would make. Down in the speaker notes section, you would then have them justify their answer. The justification is the big part because justifying your answer almost makes this a DOK level 3. It pretty much pushes the rigor that's happening. Besides just making a choice and putting in a picture, we want our kids to justify. Again, you can assign this to each student, or you can give it to the entire class, and each student would have their own slide, and they would just add in the answer to their option, and then down in the speaker notes, justify their answer. So that's Snapchat. Out for us old fogies, we've got Facebook. There is a Facebook template for Google Slides. This one is on the early life of Neil Armstrong. The students would come down here and write a quick bio. Maybe they would put on a tweet. Maybe they would say, as the first man on the moon, I had a great view of Earth. Hashtag best view ever. They would come in, they would do their bio. So the idea is that they're actually doing research on this person. Some of their photos with explanation underneath each of them. And then maybe some of their Facebook friends. And they would come in and they would edit everything. So that's one Facebook template. Here's another. This one's called Fakebook. And in this one, you search for the person you are writing about. So I'll choose Ty Cobb again. He's from Macon, Georgia. I put that in. And I'm his family member, so I put down his family member. And then down here, I would put in some of his friends, like Babe Ruth. There we go. Pete Rose. There we go. And we'll add in Tony Gwynn. And then anybody else, maybe Cal Ripken Jr. So it fills in everything for him. Oh, he doesn't have a picture for himself yet. We'll add a post. So maybe this is from Pete Rose earlier today. So we'll say this date was on we'll say September 20th, 1984. I am the greatest hitter of all time. And then we'll post that. So now we have a Pete Rose post on Ty Cobb's fake book. Again, it's all about the research. We're looking at it not as just a fun thing to do, but we're looking at it as research. If you have any questions, always reach out to your tech coaches. We'd be more than happy to come out and sit down with you and plan these out so that they are good to go. Have a great day. See you next time.